is Avi, and today we are going to be reviewing Percy Jackson's Greek Gods. This book is such a giant book, but it's so nice because just the writing is big. But overall, it's only 313 pages, so everything is fine. This book was really, really good. The author is recorded, of course. The illustrator is John Rocco. And I'm like, wow, I've never seen art this good. Who draws this? Okay, let's get started. I'm really, really excited to do this book review. First off, world starts with Greek mythology. It starts where chaos itself made a ball, like a planet, and it is Earth where we're living right now, and it made a god called Gaia. She is the mother goddess, Mother Earth, and then it was like, okay, I want to make more gods. Then it made Uranus. Uranus is the god of the sky. They both fell in love, and they had babies, which were supposed to be godlings, but they were titans. The youngest one of them is Kronos. He's the one that gets bullied. They were the only family in the whole world, basically, in the whole universe. Then Uranus had some crazy madness thing, and then he was like, I am the king of the cosmos, which is basically everything. And then Kronos steps up and offers to slice him up into pieces. But Gaia wants to think about this, and she gave birth to two sets of triplets, Cyclops and the 100-handed ones. And they were both so ugly, Uranus said, and threw them into Tartarus. And Mother Gaia lost it. Kronos had a scythe, and he sliced them up into pieces and threw them into Tartarus. Then he got the Cyclops and the 100-handed ones out. Then he was the king of the universe. Then he and his wife Rhea had babies, which were godlings. He noticed the difference, and he ate them up in one big gulp, which was really weird. But then Zeus, the oldest brother of all the other godlings, he had used his power to bring all of them up out of his mouth. I was like, ew, that's just gross. Who comes out of their dad's mouth? And I was really weirded out by then, but I kept on reading, and they had sliced him up into pieces and threw them into Tartarus, just like he had done with Uranus. Then Zeus was the king of the world. Well, then they say of how to describe, they described the 12 major Olympians. First off is Hestia. She is the goddess of fire. She helped humans cook, do a lot of things that human couldn't do, and she didn't want big power. All she wanted was a little thing, which was fire. The next person is Demeter. Demeter is the goddess of agriculture. She likes to keep grooves and crops and safe, and she protects everything from animals, and she gives food to humans, and she does things like that. Then there's Hera. Hera is the goddess of helping. She just helps everyone. Then there is Hades. Hades had kidnapped Persephone. Persephone is the daughter of Demeter, so she also kind of has the same vibe as her mother. She protects crops, harvests, that kind of stuff. Hades had to kidnap her to marry her. That was really weird. And they're both not considered Olympians because they kind of go to the underworld, and underworlds are not really, acceptable to be an Olympian, so. But I like those two characters. They're still nice sometimes. Then there's Poseidon. Poseidon is an Olympian, but he doesn't usually visit there. He keeps on going underground. Well, not like underground, like in the sea. He has a palace under the sea. He's got everything he needs. He helps sea creatures, that kind of stuff. Then there's Zeus. Zeus is the god of sky, lightning, thunder, basically the sky. And he loses his temper, like always. Whenever somebody makes fun of him, boom, they're gone. Next person, they're gone. Zeus is that kind of person. He's also married to Hera. So Hera is his wife. And then there's Apollo and Artemis. Apollo and Artemis are the brother and sister of gods of healing, archery, animals, that stuff. Artemis has her own tribe, basically. She has a few people on her side, and she goes off to kill dangerous animals and dangerous monsters and stuff like that. But she also helps animals because she's the goddess of animals too. Then there's Apollo. Apollo just helps people if they're hurt, and if they need archery lessons, he just gives them a little help. Then he's also the sun god, so he moves the sun across. And Artemis is the moon goddess, so she moves the moon. Then there's Ares. Ares is the god of war. He doesn't do that much. He's very secretive. He doesn't tell that much. All he does is kill people, and that's not a really good habit. Then there's Aphrodite. Aphrodite is the goddess of love. She likes to use her son, the Cupid, to make others fall in love with others. So her job is basically that, and she's really, really just, that's her job basically. She doesn't do more, and everybody doesn't really like her. Then there is Dionysus, the 12th Olympian. He was not really counted as a god. He was first a human, but then he prayed to Zeus, and Zeus was like, okay, sure, you're not a god, whatever. And then Dionysus was the god of wine, so he just entertains people at the parties, and that's it. This book was really funny because Percy Jackson and Rick Riordan used a little bit of sarcasm, and the gods wouldn't really say that, but just it made it sound more funnier and more interesting for me to read. If that wasn't there, I wouldn't like this book at all. This book was really good on the pictures. I like the pictures, basically. So that's it for this review, guys. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Bye!